The last 2.5 years, the pandemic has impacted all of us in some ways. It's impacted children significantly. We've seen a great deal of learning loss.
We know that there is trauma in general abuse situations. We've noticed things related to school violence, increases in just financial hardship for families as the economy has changed.
My name is Lily. I'm 9 years old.
My name's Izzy. My age is 10 years old. My dad became a drug addict because his dad started him on that.
Yeah, we have been living in a lot of Motel 6s.
It's okay. It would better to live inside a house instead of a motel. There's a lot more space and I could probably have my own room. My parents they're not that fun because they don't always hang out with us and play with us as much.
We've seen test scores slide. We've seen behavioral problems because of the instability that occurred over the past 2.5 years.
That has just led to such a burden on our youth. We're noticing that in mental health.
But we can make a difference for the children of today because we have been making a difference for children in our community for generations. And there is a stark difference in the adult lives of those we have served and those we have not served.
My neighborhood wasn't the safest neighborhoods, as you might say. I can still remember walking from home and going to school. It would have to be early in the morning. We always had to go with a friend or be buddied up with someone because just for a sense of safety.
My mother had me very young, then my brother 3 years later, and so she had to make some decisions on her life and making sure that she could take care of us. You have to be careful and just know what's around you and what's not safe and what's dangerous.
I was told my entire life I would never amount to anything, that I was nothing but a screw-up, that I'd never make anything of myself. After hearing it for so many years, I truly believed it.
Not many people around my community, or not even people in my family, have made it past high school.
There are opportunities for someone to take advantage of a young mind. If I got connected with someone that was doing some nefarious things, I can be in a very bad place.
The years that I was physically abused, the years I was mentally abused, it really made me feel like I was complete trash and worth absolute nothing.
We ended up in one area where they had a Boys and Girls Club walking distance, 3 minutes away. I met some friends in the neighborhood and they said, come to the club. And then next thing you know, I'm there every day. If the Boys and Girls Club wasn't there, I'd probably be in a bad place.
I wouldn't have gone through the same road and the same path I am on today if it weren't for the club. The way they're structured and the way they're built is much more of a different foundation to give someone.
The Boys and Girls Club would have been a wonderful refuge for me if I would have been allowed to go, or if anyone would have cared enough to do something like that for me.